They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Complete out to the right. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Go!
1st down, ball at the 36. Back to throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Cut out left. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Man in motion here. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or 2.
So 4th down, and the big-legged Michael Dixon out to punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Browns will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go trap! Go trap! Ready! This is asleep. Check go!
They'll come out throwing. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They bring the tight end in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. On 4th down, they'll bring out Blake Gillikin to punt it away. And we'll see what kind of first impression he makes tonight. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Let's go now. Go.
Back to the well again. And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Second and 3 now. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast. First down from the red zone. Touchdown, Dallas. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. To the air now on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go, sack.
Another try following the sack. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Check, Bobcat, go!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he can get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Check.
Looking to throw. He lofts it deep left. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Couldn't connect to a takedown. So that brings up 4th and long.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
They'll punt it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And he sends this one straight up. He's trying to stick him deep. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. From his own end zone, here we go. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Plowing up the middle. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Ready?
2nd down now, 7 to go. They've got a man in motion.
Go.
From the 27. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And they're going to take over possession. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, again to Brown. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by DeMarcus Lawrence. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got first down from the 31.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
A give now to Brown. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go, Reed, go.
Throwing now, off play action. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Going ground on 1st and goal. Runs it in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Chooses to bring this one out. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made down the right sideline. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. To throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Here's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. To go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here's a give up the middle. And he only gets this one down to the 9. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Game's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2-for-2 for this kicker.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Brown on the carry. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 7. Searching for somewhere to throw well behind the line. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Pass play coming here. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Let's go.
Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go.
Simple dive up the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
I just hate that. I just hate to see that everything on the play was done so well. Everybody did their job. But you got to finish. You don't get many chances to make that type of play for your team. You got to come through on that touchdown.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Trying the right side. Still has room inside the 15. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. The Cowboys have it with a lead, but the win's not secure just yet.
Okay, ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Set up. Check out.
Now a give running right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Let's go now.
Looking to the air here. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Hot it. Ready, ready.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And they pick him off again. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. And the Cowboys get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Ready. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for and you go out and execute.
Here we go, set.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. He lets one fly deep downfield.